Hey guys!
Hi, we're Katcha.
We're Katcha.
I'm Kat. This is Cha.
Cha. Thank you to Ultimate Guide Club, actually, for this really cool interview that they've asked us to do.
Yeah, get a part of, be involved in, and share some insight into what is Katcha. You tell the story.
Well,
you rang me.
I rang out. Well, initially this is obviously before we met. That's how I met you. Yes. So, sorry about that. I was playing in two bands. One of the band members, well, cut it long story short, one of the bands I was playing with, I think the singer left. The band leader asked me, hey man, can you start singing? Can you start getting some singing lessons so that when you're drumming, it not just looks good, but it also gives a good feel. So I googled up singing lessons in my area back then, and voila, a name came up saying Kat Ferguson, and I thought I'll give her a call, and that's how we met the first time I saw her.
And it was pretty unusual actually, because when he rang and left a voicemail, because I didn't answer it.
No, didn't answer at all.
I was busy working.
How dare she?
I was busy working. You left a message saying, my name's Chaminda.
Yes.
Straight away my first thought was Chaminda Vast, the cricket.
Wow, and you knew cricket.
I did know cricket.
Amazing. I didn't know that about when I met her. Katie, you start this, love.
Well, pretty much I only went up to year 10 in school, and I couldn't wait to get out of school, to be honest with you, because school wasn't for me. I'm a practical girl. I like to go out and get my hands on the world. So after that, my background was like I went to TAFE, and I always wanted to do music. Obviously, that was a dream, but like anything, you kind of need a backup in case that doesn't happen, because you've got to pay your way in the world. So I went and just did like a basic secretarial and kind of numbers course, and from there I had other odd little jobs and stuff, but I actually fell into teaching.
Okay.
So kind of I got asked to teach on behalf of a studio, and which I did, and from there moved out onto my own, and it grew from there, and then I met you,
and things happen.
I grew, and it's still growing.
Still growing every day. Education. Okay. So my education background, born in Sri Lanka, did O levels, A levels. I think A levels is called HSC over here. Came here, did my degree.
You're very smart, huh?
I'm not really smart, but anyone can get a degree these days. So back then, did it, and yeah, that's just been my educational background and yours. I've got a sister, mom and dad. Pretty basic family.
My family background, I don't know, we have lots of
You got a lot of
we've got a lot of
mixtures.
mixture in us. We have German, Irish,
Irish,
Scottish, English, and New Zealand Maori.
Hence the beautiful features.
Ah. Yes, well, we know you love cricket, because you know what? We could be out in the backyard and we could be just chilling, talking, and be like, he'll pick up the cricket bat and he's like, "Hun, can you ball for me?" Your chair is squeaking.
I'm going to squeak today.
Oh, okay.
I ball to you.
Yeah, then I hit you for 6.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll video that later. Just have it for you.
No, so cricket's like one of your hobbies. I know that much.
No.
What's one of my hobbies?
What are your hobbies? You love doing yoga?
I like doing it. I like to move. As I said, I'm a hands-on, practical kind of girl. I like to get, physical. That's another song you like.
She loves to get physical.
He loves that song. Too funny.
What do you play?
I did netball.
Netball.
Yeah. Did some basketball.
Basketball.
Athletics. And swimming. So, I can have I guess you would call it day kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of things like that. So like, if you go well within your school, carnivals and stuff, then you go out and you compete against other schools and things like that. Like shot put, and which is part of athletics, but it's not track it. More other things come for field.
Okay. Cool.
And swimming.
Swimmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. My one. What did I play? Yeah, swimming, water polo. Just 2 sports.
Play cricket and stuff.
I did play cricket a little bit, but I think it was more swimming and water polo for me. I think I can handle 2. I can handle 3. You know me. Fantastic. When people say, I don't know how you do it, I don't see the problem. That's like, we live, we work together, we see each other every single minute. That's what love is, right? Why would you marry someone then? That's just my question. That's just my question. I don't get it. I'm very passionate. I'm very passionate about that because people marry and then they have the nerve to say, I need a break from my wife. Yeah, that's just my personal answer. Take it how you want it.
Yeah, I agree. And I also think too, like, at the end of the day, even though we've worked and we live together, we still say we don't spend that much time.
We haven't
downtime.
We haven't spent any time together.
Downtime, yeah. We're always on the go, right?
We're always on the go. So, yes, we live together.
Actually, during this whole situation that's been happening around the world at the moment with lockdown and stuff, what was our last date, huh? We went to
Coles.
The shopping centre.
Perfect day. She could choose anything she wanted. Same with me. But having like working and living together, I personally and other cat as well, we feel like we need more time to be together. We just don't have time. Though we see each other at work, it's still, you're not in that mindset of, hey, how are you? Let's, share a cup of tea or whatever. It's not like that because we're working. So when we see each other at home, she's doing a different show, I'm doing a different show. So it's just like, that's what it is. So
yes, we see each other, but it's not downtime to each other's company without thoughts of work and responsibilities.
I just told her.
He said, I'm going to have to change my Facebook status.
I'm going to have to change my Facebook status.
And what I thought he meant was like, what the last thing you wrote on Facebook. I assumed like post, like I have to go change my post. And I'm like, what forum you go? Because it says single. And I was like, okay. So he basically just told me, apparently a lot of people think that's a great way to make sure someone...
But this wasn't planned, it just happened that I asked that. Ha! Can you? I think you can handle more spicy than I can.
I'll tell you something. You don't even eat spicy food, really.
Not really.
I mean, you kind of do, so I guess whatever, try.
I reckon because my mom used to, like, if you had like beef curry and stuff when I was little coming home from school, like, she would actually have to wash that piece of meat and give it to me because it was too hot for me.
I think if something's like burning you, or me anyway, I think not enough so you don't enjoy it.
There you go.
I know, mild, would you say it's mild?
Mild.
Mild case.
Meal.
Meal, no mild.
I gotta be honest, Sri Lanka for me.
I don't know, I used to be really into like cricket more so, I think. Whereas I used to like grab the magazines with stats and different things and know every
You're full on.
I was pretty full on, to the point where I knew Ricky Ponting was actually going to be like the next captain when he was
And he
did. And so I guess, I don't know, I just, rather than sit there and barrack, I just watch. But, there's different things going on, bad games, sledging and stuff, and I tend to go for the sledging.
There you go. I think that answered your question.
Where are we? We're a husband and wife duo.
They love to play and service in this music industry.
We love to share, we love to reach people. It's an outlet for us as well. We actually, we are Katcha, we do music, but we're also music teachers in the industry and have our own studio. So I guess teaching during the week, and by the time Thursday comes, we're ready to let out and release and just feel, you know.
And perform live.
That's it.
Well, we're also producers. So we also produce music for other artists, for other clients.
There's lots of things we do. And we book other acts as
Book
well.
other acts for other venues.
What else do we do? Yeah, so we've got our hands in a few little things, but that's what you got to do when you want to survive as a
business.
business. Some people say entrepreneurs as business. So I guess as people who enjoy it, love to work for themselves, and do it as a team.
It's like I guess it's like a hotel, right? You get a hotel, you got accommodation, you got the restaurant, you got a room service, you got all these other little facilities that a hotel does provide. So I think with Katcha,
There's a music industry.
there's industry,
There's all that.
teaching studio, producers, we write songs with other people, or we help them to. Mentor, we also book bands and duos and solo artists for other venues. So we've got, we've got it covered, I reckon, in every department.
I mean, we're always learning, as you know, you can always learn, and we're always growing, and things are changing. I mean, currently right now things are changing, so a lot of our live performances have been online live performances.
Yeah.
So, you know, where there's a will, there is a way.
I always wanted to make it a profession. Ever since the start of me loving music, I told myself, I'm going to make this a profession no matter how I have to do it. But it was going to be a hard road, but my mind was set on that. That was mine. So it was a hobby at start, yes, it became a profession. And
For me, as I said, when I was younger, I always dreamed of doing this. You know, I know sometimes it can be tough, and they always say in a lot of different industries, it's who you know to whether you get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
But where do I want to go? I just ride the wave, basically. You know, I'm actually a person who goes with the flow. So, you know, I put out the intention that I really want to do this as a profession, but you know, as to what I'm getting back or things that you're earning, I just went with the flow and allowed it to grow, and it's growing good. So yeah, I guess profession too.
Okay, well, that's a hard question because
Well, at the moment, we start as a duo. None can go to trio, 4Bs, band, you know, but like bigger band. But I don't know. It depends if you're talking about, I think, covers, like when we're doing covers, like what would you call us? Or if we're like with our original music, what would you call us?
it's a hard question, eh?
Not really. I mean, we always say world music because you can't generalize yourself in a rock or in a pop, or, you know, a lot of songs today can be classified as pop, so I guess we could say we're pop because, you know, pop folk, pop rock, pop country, pop, you know, but we say world music because we hope we reach people around the world with whichever songs that we write, because they're all different, they all have a different meaning.
And we do have a wide audience. We
Yeah.
live in a multicultural country. So
I mean, when we're producing our music, especially, we have all different elements from, I think, you know, sometimes you could be having violins in there, which, you know, predominantly a lot of Irish people use a lot of violins, you know, like there's like tablas.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, you can have like African beats or, you know, Latin beats. So yeah, world music.
So much
world
instruments.
music, right?
World music, yeah.
Pop world music.
There you go.
There you go. Is that a genre?
Pop world music.
So, if we're reversing roles, I would be Char. What am I the best at? Is that what they're asking?
I think so.
I'm thinking so.
Yeah.
Or do we change roles in what we do? So do I hand you the guitar and I hop on the drums right now? I don't know how you would read that. I don't know how you could read that, but I don't know. Let's for a second, let's pretend I'm you and thinking, what am I the best at? I think I'm a very good, if I'm Char, this is me talking Char, I feel like I'm a very good people person. I think I'm a go-getter. I like to make things happen. and I won't stop until I do because I'm enthusiastic and I'm very passionate.
That's chat. You're just too kind.
It's true.
If I'm a cat, I'm a very balanced person.
Tries to be.
You can't tell that. I'm cat now. You're chat. I'm cat now, right? So I'm a balanced person. I'm a very cool, calm, collected person. I do not get stressed under any circumstance. If something goes wrong in anything, I am calm and cool. Nothing worries me. Nothing stresses me out. I love to sing. I'll sing my heart out at any given time, any given moment, any given gig. No matter if there's 30,000 people or no matter if there's 2 people. That's cat.
Mm-hmm.
And I do play awesome guitar. When those hands go, it just goes nuts. And I don't know where I'm at when I'm playing, because I'm in this different world altogether. That's cat. And I love my husband.
And I love my wife. But I was like, okay, didn't say music, but if we were talking about music, I'm sure. And I have learned from many teachers. And I've had many influences.
It's huge.
And one of those amazing influences has been Vinny.
Yes, we know it.
And I know that he will never stop saying that man's name. And that's beautiful. Bless you, Vinny. What inspires our music? Go for it, huh?
I think life inspires our music. So if we're taking our original songs, that's gone pretty much to a lot of different countries. I think moments in life that we have dealt with inspires us to write music. So, for example, let's give an example.
Because we were chatting about this the other day. Right?
Yeah.
So we're talking the other day about a couple of songs we've written, and Let Me Love You is one of them. And in that song, it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm sick of counting sticks. I'm sick of counting sticks. Your stones won't break my bones. So kind of like, in the beginning when we first started being together, there was some people that were not for it, I would say. So I guess that's where that line kind of came in. And then Letting Me Love You, and Let Me Love You. There's a lot of people, not that we had this, but like a lot of people wonder, I guess, maybe why people love them.
Exactly, yeah.
Some people think, oh, this is too good to be true, like they're gonna leave, that kind of thing. So in our chorus, it's like, let me love you. Why did you pick me?
Yeah.
You're gonna want to leave. That kind of vibe. So it's kind of like being about little incidences maybe around us, or we've seen, or that we put in there. And then there was one we were talking the other day we haven't done in a while. It's a little bit more, I don't know. People say maybe like Red Hot Chili Pepper kind of vibe or something, but a bit more rocky or something. And that one was maybe after you had a disagreement.
Yeah.
Or maybe a bit of a tiff or an argument or something. And we wrote that one, and that one's kind of like the lyrics there start with, if we're going to make it, then we're going to have to communicate.
Yeah.
Saying you'll change things, like I can touch my elbow to my nose. That's hard to do, right? I don't know anyone, I think, who can do that. So it's kind of like saying, if we don't change this and communicate, then it's going to be impossible kind of thing. So yeah.
There you go.
Lyrics like that. So
life inspires music.
Life inspires music. Friends, family, situations, world happenings, world events.
Bring it on. We'll write it.
Yeah. It's from the heart anyway. Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Kat did actually sing a single song. Actually, it was Silly Silly. It was a cover
we didn't
song.
write it, yeah.
We didn't write it, but she did sing a single song, so it's on YouTube actually.
It's kind of like Silly, silly, si, la, ale.
There you go.
Silly, silly,
That was thanks to Rocky Hitachi. He came up with all the music, and
you taught me how to phrase that and do that. Yeah. You're teaching me a different. We're doing fast.
I was in a five. Yeah.
It was what they were in the end, right?
Exactly. We both do. We both compose the music. We both write the lyrics. There's no one. I mean, Kat may have an idea and go, I've got this idea. What do you reckon? She'll sing it, and then I'll probably take it and go. Yeah, we'll bounce off each other. So it's.
Oh, this guy is the beast man, so you might come to me and go, I've got this. That's me trying to be a drum.
Or you never know. So it's just we bounce off each other, and I think it's
That's a standard one from.
there's no order of the day. That's how we started it. There's no who's doing what, bounce off each other.
Yeah, because
That's what we
sometimes like if you don't speak up and say something because you
Yeah.
think, oh, hang on a minute, she might, you know, get offended or maybe she's got something better, then the song never come to life. So no judging here. We just try and bring the best out of each other.
Of course we can do something.
Yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I forgot the lyrics.
This is no ordinary day. We better get this in here. Ready?
Anyway, Kelly.
This is no ordinary day. I'm gonna come out of today. If the world is going wrong. I'll just get the guitar. Yeah, I'll get the guitar.
The guitar's right there.
Because we're playing different rhythms. What's happening? Oh, this is too funny.
You know what? I'll
You
do
do
that.
the drummer. So
You do that, yeah.
you just broke me up a treat saying I could drum. I can, which is not in time.
You do. Let's just do your verse. Here we go. And
No, let's go. Ordinary face. This is not ordinary face. Gonna put a smile on his face. The whole world's gonna try and put me down. Ain't gonna let it. Oh no. Ain't gonna let it. Ain't gonna let it. Ain't gonna let it now.
hey, there we go. We have a waiting room. We have 2 studios. Studio 1, Studio 2. We've got a little bathroom at the back, corridor.
We have a pretty cool, funky entrance.
Entrance? Yeah, very
It's kind
cool
of like
entrance.
on the fence. We kind of like painted it white, the fence, and then we got some pines and pine wood, and it's cut in half, so it kind of sticks out like 3D. And we painted the black, so it looks like a piano.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Well, that's pretty much a very basic studio, but does the job. Yeah. No prep at all.
Yeah, we just go with the flow on that one. Sometimes there's requests and people like, oh, do you know the song? And if like I've kind of heard it before or I do, but I've never played it, then like in our set break, we'll just quickly go research the chords or lyrics and then we'll have a crack at it. So,
no, we played.
no prep.
We played like, it's not being cocky, and we played together
A lot of gigs.
A lot of gigs. So it's like you know what to do when you just turn up and you see the vibe or you feel the vibe. It's just there's
Plus, too, I think when we do original songs, it's not as though we want to like do it to a T like the original, because I just usually listen to a song once or twice, make sure I got the chords, run through the lyrics and the lyrics in front of me, and after I've listened to it twice, I don't turn it off and then I just sing it and just play it. I mean, still you give respect to the song, but sometimes someone might phrase the song a little bit this way and I might just do it that way, just so I'm not sitting there constantly losing interest over the song or putting a damper on the song by playing it over and over and over again, because so many artists like play the songs different. Sometimes when you hear Elton John live, he never plays the same, exactly the same, because
you're painting a different picture.
You're free to kind of do whatever you want. People are dancing and it's meant to like break down all of a sudden. It's kind of like, oh, they're gonna sit there and go, what's going on, guys? So you just keep it. You might have a jam, or you might turn into rugger or soca. That's it.
It's about creating. That's what it is. You still have the elements going on, but you gotta create it. You gotta. That's what I think a lot of musicians forget. They try to play it exactly like the actual track, and good on them. They can do that. But it's also really good to put your own creativity and have your own twist to it, because otherwise it's just not fun. And that's how we kind of roll. As Katcha, I think a lot. I think we go from like
Bob Marley
to Melissa Etheridge to
from this guy over here,
Elvis.
To the Eagles. I mean, icons and looking back, because obviously you know, you growing up, me growing up, you know, what you hear growing up, that kind of helps to shape you as well. So,
that is spot on.
You know, from my music from my grandma's era and my dad's era, you know, my own era, like, it's just, you kind of learn to appreciate and love all different forms of music. So,
that's it.
Yeah.
I even like the new stuff that's on now. You know, they may not, all the good music, they may not even play on the radio, but you have sources like Spotify and Deezer and Amazon and all that to get to listen, on YouTube, to get to listen to this kind of cool music and appreciate that. So when people say, music these days aren't good, that's wrong, because it is good and there is music out there, so you just gotta find it in the right place. Work is social life is work.
Hand in hand, but we get to do it together.
Hey. And we do like gigs on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's 4 days a week we play gigs. And they're covers and original gigs, and it's 4 different venues. So,
but you know, maybe sometimes there may be one random day that's off, but then sometimes we're just so tired we just enjoy sleeping.
We just want to sleep the whole day.
You know, or just chill in your jammies, and you don't have to worry about getting dressed and getting dressed up and trying to, I don't know, watch Netflix.
Order a nice flicks for Matt. Order a nice oily cheese pizza.
Not for me, but maybe you.
For me, and a coffee. Perfect day. Anyway. Okay, so we're playing live. Okay, it's just Kat and I. We usually take 2 speakers, in-ears, so we can hear ourselves. My drum pad, Kat's guitar, all the cables required, all the power cables, because if you notice here in Australia, we have to take our own equipment unless it's a big wedding or a big festival that we're playing for where equipment's provided. Every other gig we've got to take our own. So it's not a big of a lug-in, but everything fits to a trolley. Put all our gear in there.
A suitcase, and you push the trolley over with the suitcase. And you play the hand sign, which is a cool little
percussion,
electric gadget, hand percussion. Sometimes we might bring the tambourine in, shakers, make it a little shake, and predominantly you're the multi-talented player of instruments. So I'm just
playing guitar and singing vocals and remembering all the chords for about 1,000 songs. I don't know how you do it.
Sweet.
Because I don't know how she does it. Anyway, pretty much for a live gig, we take lights. We have little fairy lights that we put on our mic stands. We have little power cans as well that focus on us.
Don't forget the signage.
Signage saying Katcha.
Katcha music.
So there's a lot of equipment that we do take at our gigs. But we are
it delivers the sound that we're after.
That's it.
And the sound that keeps getting us hooked, I guess. So.
I forgot the main thing, the mixing desk. We take a little mixing desk.
A little one.
You can have a 5-piece band in that. But that's pretty much Katcha's setup. And then if the other 2 or 3 other people join us, it's the same sound, but obviously more speakers and more equipment. So opposing to working in the studio, like we release a track to radio and stuff or online.
Still live instruments, but also like you can see we got this.
It's called a DAW. It's called a DAW. So we use a DAW.
We got the keyboard, which is over here, which has lots of sounds as well. So
yes, I can see, but where should I do that? I can see that. We got the keys. We got a couple of keyboards. We got a couple of MIDI keyboards, as controllers as well.
And what are we currently working on? Well, we just had a remix done.
By Nisho and Chunky.
Which is
that's a bad fun with it.
It's completely different. So it's Let Me Love You. It's completely different. And we can say it, yes, because it'll be out shortly if you want to hear. But the teaser's out right now. So if you want to go onto our Facebook page, you'll see the little teaser.
Check it out. Katcha on Facebook and Katcha Music on Instagram. But currently what we're working on is we work with an artist who actually before this interview who came in and she did a vocal take. So we were working with another artist who's written a song, and we've actually finished producing it. It's about to be sent for mix and master.
Yeah, obviously 2 more tracks actually from clients as well to be finished. So we're currently working on them. you know, like when you put in a lot of hard work, or you kind of like share your heart through your songs. So
Yeah.
basically, Rush Your Part again, Michelle Chunky remix, and how, you know,
That came about.
it came about, and Yasmin from Miss FM, like how she kind of like was like, gotta play this song, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's kind of like every memory is every moment's memorable, but the ones that like kind of stick out to you are clearly always going to be the ones that are like great and you feel embraced, but also the ones where you kind of learn. So things that may not go to plan, things that may not be like what you think you're going to receive, you know, but it kind of like drives you to keep going and move forward and have even more self-belief in yourself. I think.
That's it.
So
They're
they're
moments,
memorable
man.
moments as well. So yeah, but to be honest with you, No Ordinary Day has been one of the most memorable tracks we've done, due to the fact that the time when we released it, we had no idea this was going to happen, but Sri Lanka was in the floods, and you know, we'd already like put it on Spotify and iTunes to say this is the date we're going to release it, and it happened to fall on the day where it came out, and then we shared it when Sri Lanka was going through the floods, and it kind of got picked up then as people's happy songs because everyone was going through like a really hard time over there, and so it was being asked to be played also on a couple of the radio stations over there. So yeah, that, for me that like kind of hit, when people say hit home, hit my heart, because home is where my heart is. So it really hit my heart thinking that you know, this song did a lot of good for people, you know? So hence what we do. We like to reach, and we reached.
There you go. Yes, very soon. Very soon, people. Every day is a venture. Then every day you get up from bed and you're in this industry, and you do. This is what we do.
Other ventures we're looking at pursuing though, like it's probably like we had like this thing booked through a local radio station here in Sydney, in Australia. Our local radio station, which is 88.5 FM, they wanted to take some of the artists up to Tamworth, and Tamworth is I'm not sure if you guys know, but is a country music a place where country music is widely accepted, like big time. And yeah, so we got asked to go up there and do some gigs, and so that was going to be another venture, but unfortunately due to this whole situation that's happening at the moment, kind of had to be pre-cancelled. So hopefully we'll be able to head up there and be able to do that. But I think that's one on the cards to a venture, because I feel as Katcha are pretty good to be able to adapt as well. So anything we kind of get thrown at us, like, oh, could you guys maybe do a gig here for, you know, this amount of people or this kind of genre of music? I think we can do it, you know?
Of course we can. Remember this, sorry to give me to catch you, but we were playing at this little cool little bar, and rocking gig. I think we took a break and there was a bunch of people just walked in. We were gonna have our break, and then they asked us if we do play house music. They came and asked you?
You, myself, and Bob were playing that night.
Yeah, so we had a sax,
So we had
guitar,
Bob
and
who was on
drums.
sax, and well, he also was the one who we co-wrote Play It For Me with.
Exactly.
Which went well in Sri Lanka too. So yeah, and I remember that. And
us
we just
being
started-
us,
we just started playing the
launch pad.
Yeah.
Started putting beats, house music beats on the launch pad.
Bob was playing sax on top.
But we just should, like, us being us, I think we don't, you know, we won't just say no, we don't. We'll try and do it. So we did it.
But also again, that happened too at another gig we were playing at. There was we were booked to play live music, remember? And there was also like a dance party happening.
Yes.
That went for like, 24 hours or whatever. And they need that venue actually needs to have live music in it because it is a live music place. So, and it still needs to happen even if though these dance parties are on. And because it's so overpowering and stuff, no one could hear us. We were kind of like in this like different section of the place, and
We ended up playing with that.
we just ended up playing along with the DJ.
It was
And
the
people were
best
coming
thing
into
ever.
our section going, "Hang a minute, you're you're playing along with the DJ. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, if you can't, you don't want to compete, you just want to join them. So I remember we did that. And
Don't
just like
compete.
doing like all these chants, and I was on guitar and was trying to hear
I
my
thought
best
I
what
was-
key was in.
I thought it was a festival, just
And you're on
vibing off.
You're actually on the lunchtime occasion.
Yeah,
I can't
amazing.
tell them how you want to say it.
Amazing. So, I think adaptation is one good quality for any musician to have. Good question.
But I'll be honest with you, more than anything, this guy's 100%
More than
dedicated.
anything, this one's 100% dedicated.
No, he really is.
You need to
Not that I'm not
detect
dedicated. It's just like, you know, it's different things you do in life, and you know, looking out for family and assisting where you can. You know, I am here. My family is here. You know, Jaminda's family is in Sri Lanka. So, you know, I think, which is kind of like probably Jewish. It could be there to
100%.
to help and assist, and life's taken in a different direction here. So I guess when I'm doing that kind of stuff, he's still driving the business side of things to make sure that we succeed. So I just want to say thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you.
I love you too. But dedication, look, it's simple, right? If you love something, you don't make excuses.
It's not a chore, right?
It cannot be a chore. So if you love something that much, do not make excuses and just keep going and keep pushing through. Because realistically, to be honest with you, there'll be more disappointments than achievements.
But the other thing too is, I don't think we've ever knocked back something.
Never.
When an opportunity is always come, or you've gone to grab that opportunity, I think we've always given it everything to go. And like you said, sometimes, like, you know, you might be put forward to like play here or do this, and you know, sometimes it may come back saying, oh, you know, it might have gone to someone else, you know, but that's always going to happen. But then there's the times where we're the ones always getting that, yes, we want you, and other people aren't. So it's kind of like, you know, any opportunity, say yes to.
Yeah.
And I think life will make it that you get what you're meant to go for and the direction you're meant to go.
Yeah.
Life will lead you. Go with the flow.
That's right.
See, chill.
Stop thinking too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. You know what? Go to Katcha on Facebook. There'll be something happening quite soon about that. Well, I think words of encouragement would be: stop judging people for who they are. Love one another. Do not give any room for people to put you down in whatever you want to do in life. And I think that means a lot to me, because I've been through all of them, and it ain't easy and it ain't fun. So I think that's my encouragement: is if there's something you want to do and you think it's in your heart, you really want to do it, do not make any excuses. You go and you do it. That's the only word of encouragement that I would give. And love, and be a good human to people. You know, be a very good human to people. I don't see why there's so many people out there who are so nasty sometimes. That's just my words of encouragement. It's probably what I'm feeling these days. What's yours, Katie?
Well, words of encouragement, I guess, firstly acknowledging fans for the fact of their support and love towards us, and how no matter what we do or try, they're there to kind of receive that and embrace that.
Yeah.
So just want to say thank you for that. Words of encouragement, I don't know, like our song says, you know, today's a good day, don't let it get you down, because you can always find something good in a day. You know, I see, you know, if you stop and open your eyes and look around, like, you know, people we know that have gone through, currently going through, you know, there's lots of things that happen to people in life. You know, there's, you know, children who die of cancer, you know, there's floods that happen, you know, there's this coronavirus going around, you know, people get divorced. Like, if anything I've learned from watching people that I know have gone through these kind of things is that they don't give up, you know. They may take it and they get hit, but they come and they bounce back, you know.
And Rocky said that's how
I learned from observing.
There you go.
So if you want to learn in life, just stop. Don't say anything. Just stop and look around you, and you'll learn a lot. My grandma's always told me, as long as you live, you can learn. And it's very true words, and I'm always still learning, and I never stop learning, and I'll always embrace learning. You know, and I've always had love from my grandma and my dad, and now 10 years being with my husband here, well, 10 years, I should say, we're now 11th year now.
Okay, yeah.
So, of being with my husband.
Hey, read the title. I'm just kidding.
You know, and I have friends who have like a stronger connection than friendship could even fathom, you know. It's a soul connection, and I think when you can reach those points with people, you actually find the true essence of love, because love comes in many forms. So I have that, you know, with my grandma, my father, my husband, and my friends.
And this is the Ultimate Guide Club, people. Thanks for joining in.
Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank
we really
you.
appreciate it.
Take care, guys.
Namaste.
Hi, everyone.